fast start. In horse racing terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase?
And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 card.
First carry for the Hall of Famer. It's the boss, Jerome Bettis. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. 39-yard line. Here comes second down at 6.
At the 39-yard line.
Unitas will throw. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now it's Unitas. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 37.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Play action. It's Unitas. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 19.
That's another first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Now we give up the middle to Bettis. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Looking to throw, Unitas. And he fires one, but incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. And he pulled it. Oh, my goodness. It's no good. He missed it. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Boy, that's 3 points you really expect to have. That's nothing more than a lack of concentration to me, because an NFL kicker should make this kick in his sleep.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. And he is going to lose yardage here. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. 3rd down and 9. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. It's a gain of 6, but not enough, as they'll be forced to punt on their first drive of the game. Purdy on 4th down. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Purdy now to throw. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to a nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Josh Jacobs, 57 yards. And the Chiefs post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Purdy will throw for it. And he will get in to make it 8-0. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll be searching to dent the scoreboard for the first time, now down 8-0 as they begin with a 1st and 10. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Unitas. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. 1st down.
That's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10.
Here's Unitas looking to throw it. Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Foyesade and Lurikin. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there. And they'll go backwards right away.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. This to Jacobs on the toss right. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that's going to make it 4th down. Purdy looking to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
And the 1st down, Chiefs.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. He will push his way down to about the 14. Trey Greenlaw in there on the tackle. This is 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Now Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Outside, 21. 18. Watch out. Yellow.
Throwing here, Purdy. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
118. Watch out.
Purdy. And it's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop this quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. That is caught by Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs will extend their lead here just before halftime. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now.
15. Our home team, nothing.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, and not much time, we'll see how they play this. And that is taken in by Njoku. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. They'll throw now on the final play. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that one, that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
Sanders' kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Jason Sanders
ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. Dances by him. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Yellow. Half up. Yellow. 18.
Back to throw, Purdy. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Purdy from the gun. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Unitas to throw. We'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A big play there on the catch and run. 31 yards.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try and sneak it here. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and
Bettis is in for a touchdown. CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively, because to me, it looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4-5 between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long. Here's Purdy. Got a man, it's Jerry Rice. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
Get set, get set. 18.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
But it's 4th down.
1 quarter to play. It's football once again here in the East Bay. The fans love it. And we're back after this. This is a special presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Yellow. 18, watch out. Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. He's got his target. That's complete. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
Boy, as a head coach, those are the kind of plays right there where you look like a genius when they work out. But you might find yourself searching for work when they don't. Fortunately, this ball's in the look like a genius category. What a call and what a pickup on 4th down.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Now defensively here, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Now on 2nd and 13. Purdy throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. And Allen's got it. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there. Now here's whistles and another timeout. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Jacobs is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. That will be their 3rd and final stoppage as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Jacobs again. And he's not going too far. In fact, stopped dead in his tracks at the 3. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Oh, Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line. That's like drawing the line in the sand. Who's going to make the stand here? Defensive guys, they know if he gets in the end zone, this ball game is over. And the guys with the football right now, touchdown!
Brock Bowers, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. They'll look to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
That keeps the score. Chiefs 21. Our home team 10.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll start this drive out on the ground. 2 minutes to play here in Oakland. Make way for the post-game turducken. Time to set the table. We'll do it after this. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here's Unitas. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
It's a gain of 28 yards.
Well, there's still hope, but it's dwindling fast. No timeouts left. They need 2 scores still. 1st and 10 here. Now it's Unitas. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Superstars. LaDainian Tomlinson, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points. So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. They'll try and throw for it. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points that gets them back within a field goal.
Our home team, 18. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he's going to be taken down inside line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And still a little bit of time left, but the defense can't stop the clock, so 3 kneel downs should be enough to finish this one off. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming.
That's more, man.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's going to get this from the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace. They go play action here. Purdy. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Get set, get set.
4th down try. Here's Purdy. And he is caught. Look at the big fella go. Inside the 20. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. That one looks like he'll throw here. That's caught. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
So it's a win for the Chiefs here, and it was all thanks to the play of their veteran quarterback.
Yeah, he had a great night throwing the football. Wound up with 3 touchdown passes for the game, and his leadership, it really showed through in this one.
And so for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching this special presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long from the Bay Area. And save me a drumstick.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. All in check, I got that head nod. That make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. No, your hands up in the air, no ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place. True in me, just like that record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson up here in the booth. Greg, we've looked at this matchup, talked about the offenses, the defenses. Feels like a tight one, and usually what does that mean? Special teams could be a big factor in who gets out of here with the double.
Each week when we come into these games, Mike, we probably do a disservice to just the importance of how much special teams plays a factor in deciding the outcome of these games. And you're exactly right. When teams find themselves very similar on offense, very similar on defense, all the metrics, all the stats, can you find an advantage, even the slightest one, in the kicking game, the return game, generate a turnover or a big kick return? Sometimes that little slight advantage is all you need to tip the scales in your favor.
The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get a start. And off we go, here in Baltimore. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in and mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
All right.
Stroud to throw here on first down. Throws here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
I like the aggressiveness early in the game, right out of the gate. Make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield. And what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
Here we go.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second, as they'll discuss what's to come. It's 4th down. Looming.
It's just the 3rd foul for Minnesota in the quarter. It is the 3rd foul.
The two men not make the type of mouth, but I'm away from that Michael Rock. Step on my brothers, we hike them down. I'm a step on my brothers, I hike them down.
On fourth down, here comes Jack Fox to kick it away. Oh, look at this! It's a fake! And they will finally bring him down, but what a call there! The fake work.
Third quarter Blues creeping up again here. Minnesota has outscored the Clippers 19-10. And now Kawhi Leonard will take a seat. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say that his minute restriction is 28 tonight on the tail end of a back-to-back. He is 7 of 14 from the field. Now the Clippers need to find a way to survive here in the final 5:40 of this third quarter, up by 5. All the momentum right now.
Big yardage and the first down. Ravens sending the punt team out there. Now, how about this? It's a fake, and he'll be taken down. Not sure the decision there, but at least they'll retain possession.
So it's obvious during the course of the week in practice, studying the film, they thought there was an advantage they could take with their punt unit coming on the field and picking up a fourth down fake. But the execution just wasn't there. So again, you go back to the drawing board and you say, okay, we're better off.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Multiple times and all pro. That is Chris Jones. Gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's third down. He'll get on the football and spike it here. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it.
We gon' pop a couple. While they pop rocks and kisses. I got my in the back and my bros in the front leader. He keep looking at me, I'ma make that boy. I'm a best friend too, baby, I'm a whole cheater. We can go to France, Avatar, y'all both need a more coin than your last one. Baby, damn, he ain't that fun. I mean, do you got a song with that one? I mean, do you hit the club and this song come on? Do you rock a weed 30 inches long? Do you got a soda tour? Do that? No, and no in tour.
Excellent job.
You be that, I be that. We can get it. We can get it. Tonight I'm on it. Tonight I'm in the zone. Bass jumping in the club, pumping it's hot. These coming in the club cause they won't try. I won't say I got a feel for you little nice, but I got a feel for you little nice. I pay the whole bill for you little nice. I do my little check for you little nice. Leave me whisper in my ear like, oh God, you know I got something for you little nice. Goshen. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse. Soon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers. Bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I spill Berg on the beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, excited for this one. Partner, what are we looking at here as this game gets rolled?
You know, I think this game is quite interesting in the fact, Mike, that I feel like before every week's matchup, we sit up here and we talk about quarterbacks in the passing game. And obviously, that is the direction the NFL has been headed for the last couple years. But in this matchup here today specifically, I think both these offenses want to flip that on its head. They want to control the clock, time management, ball control. Don't be afraid to punt the ball away and play defense. It's a little bit of an old school philosophy, but you have to do whatever it takes to win each matchup. And I think both of those formulas of these two teams are very similar.
Still move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Tackle there by Will Anderson. Here's a 2nd and 9. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Hit him over the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
He'll drop to throw. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A pickup there of 25 yards. That's enough for a 1st down.
Result is a 1st down.
Now a handoff, running right. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
That's over the middle and intercepted. It is picked up by the rookie safety. And the Rams are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnovers.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Left side, he's got Henry. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
1st down.
They get an even 20 on that one. 1st down, L.A. They'll try to get the running game going. His 1st carry. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
A 6-yard pickup.
You know, I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue.
And he will score! Dante Thornton, touchdown Rams. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. It's up and through. And the Rams will take a 7-0 lead.
Home team 7, visitors nothing. Daniel Carlson set to kick
Here's
off.
Carlson now. He'll kick this one off. following the touchdown on the other end. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Start on the ground, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He was brought down by Cedric Gray.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
At the 40-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Out to his right. Now he'll run it.
There's no doubt that you appreciate the toughness he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a quarterback to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it. And I'll tell you, his coaches, they want to see him protect himself, understand when he had enough to pick up the first down, to get down and live to play another snap.
He'll give on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. 1 quarter in the books. The Rams out to the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. 2nd and 10. On the toss, they'll run. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Nicky Manwari is there to make the play.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and 6. Throwing now from the gun. How dependable is that guy? It's Greg Olsen. Take this one in for the score.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. Go for 2. And he will get in. And they take the lead by 1 on top 8-7.
Rams 7. Jason Sanders set to
After the
kick off.
touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here we go, set. 72 the book. 19 Lions. Buffalo 18.
It's the tight end Henry in motion. On 1st down, here's McCarthy. And no chance to turn and go. That's one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Let's go now. 19, 18, trap 60, trap 60. Panther 11, Panther 11.
It's the tight end Henry in motion. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. Throw right side, hauled in by Huss. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. Pass caught right side by Henry. And he's gonna be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Cougar 19. 70 range. 70 range. Warrior 70.
It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. To the air once more is McCarthy. That is taken in left side by Thornton. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
A gain of 9.
2nd and a yard.
2nd and 1 at the 38-yard line.
18 Cardinal. 18. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. To throw once more. Here's McCarthy. Into the hands of Thornton. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down. After a gain of 7.
That's another.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the visitors are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll try to hit him with a screen.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head. I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
There he goes again. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. Going up top. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So, Mike, regardless of what everyone else is playing, anytime there's a one single high safety, whether everyone's in man or zone, he's really just a full field zone defender. His job is to just help everyone across the board. And there's an element of instincts. There's an element of understanding offensive game plan. And then at the end of the day, you've got to have the speed and the ball skills to get to the ball and contest as many throws as you can.
So it is a one-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott.
Jason Sanders is set to kick off.
Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. And a decent return there. We'll get this up just shy of the 30.
First and 10. At their own 29-yard line.
It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Oh, Well, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
On second down, here's McCarthy. That is caught downfield by Cox. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
It's now third down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. Open man is Courtney. He's got it. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot at converting on this fourth down. I love this call on fourth down, Mike. Put the game in the hands of your quarterback. Don't overthink it. In this case, let him do it himself, and he picks up a big first down.
First and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's got his big tight end, Henry. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Rams first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Hauled in by the tight end, Henry. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards. And another first down.
It just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. Throwing here on first and 10 is McCarthy. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. 14 more yards. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. So points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. Throwing again is McCarthy. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7.
Second down and 3.
At the 8-yard line.
Here we go, set. 60, Panther 11, Panther 11.
It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. McCarthy to the air on second down. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
19, Tiger, 19, let's go. Hawk 70 Lion.
They'll try to run this one in. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Brings up second.
Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Rolling right. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal. Now a second timeout called by the defense, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Now a flip to the kicker. It's a fake. That is caught. Do you believe it? The fake rush. It is a touchdown. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
We've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is,
he will get into the end zone for the 2 and extend the lead to 7 points.
Visitors 8.
So a big change here. They go from down 1, score the touchdown, add the 2. Now they lead by 7 as they kick it off. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 15. Result is a 1st down.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10. 39-yard line.
Here comes 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. That is completed to Cup. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll stick to the ground. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Picked off by Nick Bolton. And the Rams have just about sewn up this football game.
Intercepted. It's a turnover on downs.
The motion man is Johnson. They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now this defense will use a 3rd and final timeout. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
1st and 10.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win here for the Rams. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the 2nd half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. That'll do it for us. For my partner, Greg Olson, our entire team, Mike Tirico, this has been a presentation of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out on X at EA Sports_Mutt. The Rams are victorious as we say, so long from SoFi.
Everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, all they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's Susu, but everybody's got a song called Rockstar. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too, and it goes like. Now I got my metal up like a kid again. I wasn't trying to make it, then I went and made it. And I made a song about that, and they played it. Dang, it's been a good run for a lucky redneck, but I still got a